Hey, how are you? It's Calcosa. Welcome back to another free-to-play episode here in our beginner series. I am currently in the center of Varrock because I promised a tour around Varrock, I think an episode or two ago, and I've just remembered that I needed to do that. We've also got a Daemonheim task to do today, so we're going to start off by opening our map here with the hotkey M. Zoom in on Varrock. Okay. So that's the lodestone for Varrock. You run north to get to the center. There's quite a few shops here that we probably will be using in the future. Varrock has two banks, never understood why, but it does. This is the Aubrey's magic shop. We need that for future tasks to teleport to and from the rune essence mine. You can also buy runes there, which we can probably use for money making. Over here is the clothes shop. If you wanted to change your outfit, or I think you can edit cosmetics in there, you can go there. It's all free. Here's the staff shop. If we're going to need a staff upgrade, we're going to be going there. We can also use that to make money as well. Over here is the plate body shop. He really does only sell plate bodies though, so if we need plate legs, we'll have to go to Al-Kharid. But we'll be going there to get our next lot of melee armor. Here's the archery shop. We definitely need to use this for some beginners tasks for Lumbridge and Draenor to buy some stuff. We'll also be buying our range equipment from there until we can make it ourselves. The sword shop we probably won't be using as much because it's just single swords and they don't even sell offhand ones. But it's still nice because you can probably merch some of the swords. The tanning shop, we'll probably be using that as well to tan some hides. There's some tasks for that. Some crafting stuff, and then the apothecary. I'm not sure if he just mixes potions for you or whether he actually gives you ingredients, but I mean we can check it out at some point. And then probably the most important place on Runescape, or maybe, is the Grand Exchange. I think we've been there. I think we're going to head there right now actually, and I'll explain what's going on there. So if you run northwest from where we are now, and I will meet you there. Okay, so here at the Grand Exchange, you should have got a task as you entered. You actually have to speak to this tutor before you can do anything. Don't know why, but he just explains the sort of thing that you need to do. To pretty much summarize it, the Grand Exchange is just like the eBay or Amazon of RuneScape. You can put whatever you want up for sale and pretty much buy whatever you want. I don't think you have to talk to this guy, but I decided to do that anyway, just in case. Okay, so once you've spoken to both of those guys, so the Grand Exchange tutor and the guy with the megaphone, you need to go over here because I'm going to do a quick demonstration on how the Grand Exchange works. So let's say, for example, we wanted to do that imp catcher quest. Go on our quest list. Where is it? Imp catcher. Yeah. So you need for this quest, you can pretty much complete it in like a minute if you have 4 of those beads, but to get those beads, you have to kill imps. Now, imps kind of spawn two and few far from each other, so you can come to the Grand Exchange to buy them, which would save you a lot of time. However, the prices of these beads have gone up a lot since I started playing. I don't know why. It might have something to do with the invention skill, which we won't have to worry about for a long time. But that's something that you need to know. If you wanted to save yourself a load of time, instead of going to gather resources, you can always come here to the Grand Exchange. If you're on an Iron Man account or dead or hardcore Iron Man, I don't think you can use the Grand Exchange or trade with players. But this is how we're going to make our money. It's also where we're going to buy our bond to get membership for 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm going to do my Daemonheim challenge now, so I will see you in a bit. Okay, that was a daily challenge, so we can hand that in to the challenge mistress in Birthrow. Also, don't forget guys, you don't have to do every door to complete a dungeon in Daemonheim. I was just doing that as quick as I could just to get this bonus XP. So you don't have to use all the keys, don't have to do all the doors. Make sure, if you're going to do it quick, just do it on floor 1, complexity 6. We're going to move on though to a quest. We'll see you at Draenor. Okay, yeah, so just north from the Draenor lodestone is the start of this quest. We're going to be doing Ernest the Chicken. There are no item requirements from this quest. For this quest. Don't think I need to commentate over it. It's pretty simple. You just need to find a pressure gauge, some pipe, and a key. I think it's pretty clear in the video. Speak to the lady just north of the lodestone, and I will see you after the time lapse. Back here are our rewards, just some eggs and feathers. They can probably be sold at the GE for a bit of cash. We need to get that cash stack up. But the plan I think for the rest of the episode is to go on to do some combat stuff. All of our levels are kind of low. We're going to try and get them all above 10, maybe even to 15 or 17, possibly 20. And then we'll go and train on trolls in a further episode to get them 20 plus. So we're going to head to Lumbridge to train on goblins. I think they're the best thing to do from 1 to 15 for any combat skill. So from the Lumbridge lodestone you're going to have to run west to where these goblins are. Make sure to pick up the goblin mail, grapes, goblin mail, okay, I'll get there, and staffs, because they're all worth close to a K, but we need the goblin mail for a quest later. Okay, so I thought whilst I time-lapse over this I could start talking about the combat triangle and a couple of things about combat in RuneScape. So the first thing you're probably going to need to know is that you've got some basic combat abilities. One of them is strike for melee, it's like a big slash attack. One of them is like a shooting, one for range, and then it's like a wrath attack for mage. There's a combat triangle in RuneScape. Melee is strong against range, range is strong against mage, and mage is strong against melee. But you can also get hybrid armors which aren't really weak to anything or weak to different things, but we don't need to worry about those just yet. The tab next to my combat ones you'll see is the prayer tab. You can open that by pressing P. You can open the melee tab by pressing I. You can open the range tab by pressing O. And you can open the magic abilities tab by pressing U. The way melee works is that as your attack level increases, you can wield higher accuracy weapons with higher damage bonuses, and as your strength level increases, you do more damage with your melee weapons. Range, similar. As your range level increases, you can wield higher accuracy weapons. The higher accuracy weapons, higher tier weapons, can wield higher hit or harder hitting ammo, like arrows and bolts and stuff. Mage again is similar. As you increase your mage level, you can wield higher accuracy mage weapons. And as your mage level goes up, you can see on my spell tab there, you can use stronger spells which do more damage. Something also to note is if you look to the left of my screen, just above the chat box, is that yellow, I guess, bar around all my abilities. You can see that I don't have to click anything to use them. That's because I'm in revolution mode. So if you press F4 and look at the left side of the tab that pops up, you can choose what mode you're in. Like Legacy is probably like the oldest one. They used to have a momentum mode. I'm not too sure where that's gone, or maybe they've gotten rid of it. But if you look on that side, you can drag and drop your abilities into that yellow bar, and like the AI or the computer will just use them for you. You can have different bars for different attack styles. So if you wanted a melee bar, that can be bar 1. You can then change to bar 2 and have a range one, and then change to bar 3 and have a mage one. Members get 6 bars, non-members only get 3 bars. Oh yeah, okay, so prayers. You probably remember from like a couple of videos ago when that boss was praying, melee, range or mage. We'll be able to get there soon. All that does is reduces damage you've taken by 50% for the thing you're praying against. So if I pray melee, I'm going to take 50% less damage from melee attacks. Super useful. Also, you can change up your armor style. There's 2 different types of armors as far as I'm aware. There's tank armor, which will give you a life bonus, and then there's power armor, which will give you a damage bonus. There's also armors that give like a prayer bonus and some other things, but I don't think they have like their own category. They probably come under tank or something. So you can see me here getting my mage level up. Remember to auto cast the spell, like, so you don't have to keep clicking it. Some ones will also generate air spells and stuff like that. You always need air runes to cast any other type of spell. So to cast an earth spell, you'll need air runes, and an earth rune. To cast a fire spell, you need air runes and a fire rune. Melee doesn't require any ammo, but range does. So you could argue that range and mage are probably the most expensive skills to use. Don't forget to pick up those grapes, as they are a lot of money. Okay, just finishing up here. Just about to hit 17 range, or maybe I already have, so I can cast the next tier of air spells. Thank you very much for watching this episode. In the next episode we'll be doing some quests and tasks, I think. Yeah, I will catch you later.